After years of being a Miss Independent, I would like to proclaim and announce that I want to transition to Babygirl. This economy of Ruto has made me nyenyekea, and I've said I am ready. I am ready to receive loan.
Hi guys.
Hi girl.
Welcome to another episode of Speaking of Gen Z.
Let's go.
I am your host Esther Nyandoro.
I'm your host Michelle Namasaka.
And we have a beautiful, gorgeous girl in studio. I will let her introduce herself.
Jeez, that's pressure. Eh,
That's pressure.
I know. I'm used to being introduced like I'm
The baby
Heshimiwa,
girl.
like
Oh,
guest of honor, sir.
Twende basi.
Okay, my name is Sylvia Muya, and I am a writer and reporter, but we're here to talk about...
What are we here to talk about?
We're going to talk about good living, eh?
Let's go. As we should.
Yeah. So on this episode, we are discussing a very interesting topic. Are you a baby girl or are you Miss Independent?
Or are you a baby boy? No?
Apana.
Okay, sorry.
Ni ya wasichana peke
Okay.
yake.
Surely, Michelle.
I'm sorry, guys. We just had to put it there.
We appreciate the boy child, but
Yeah.
deep down, after years of being a Miss Independent, I would like to proclaim and announce that I want to transition to Babygirl.
She said it. I think you can wrap up and go
And
because she
this
said it.
economy of Ruto has made me nyenyekea, and I've said I am ready. I am ready to receive load.
And you're
Okay.
ready to submit.
So I want to ask you, baby girl in the house, what does it mean to be a baby girl? Like, ni maisha inakaaje? What do you envision when you're thinking, this is what baby girling is?
I think for me, it's not saying that I'm not gonna do anything with my life anymore. I still enjoy like working or having something to do, but I no longer have to worry about the providing aspect in my life. Like, I am used to being there to pay my bills, pay my rent, make sure I have food. Like, I'm just looking at the budget that I have to deal with every month, and it's just stressful. When that is taken away, I feel like the baby girl aspect just comes in, and I'm pampered.
Yeah.
And I really don't have to worry about picking up a bill anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about you, Michelle?
What does baby girl lifestyle mean to me?
Are you first? On which team do you play?
Well, me, I like going out there and just looking for my own chums. But I'd really appreciate for a chill. Or it doesn't also mean that it says I'll be a stay-at-home girlfriend, yeah, or a stay-at-home mom or something. You get?
Burst excited.
Or a wife. What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean?
What? So, it doesn't mean I want that. Of course, I'll be doing my own stuff, but let my money be my money and your money be our money.
His money is our money, and my money, it
Is
just
your
appears
money.
from his money.
Oh no, not working. You're not working. By the way, you're not working, period.
Period. I think even if I'm working,
Yeah.
it's because of something. Now I can finally do the things that I want to do. Number one, being a stay-at-home girlfriend or wife doesn't mean that you no longer have a full-time job. You do, because
What's the full-time job?
taking care of the mans or taking care of the children.
Yeah.
Like, for sure, it sounds like you're being selfish, or it sounds like you're not doing anything. No. This man will never have to think about what's happening in the kitchen. He'll never have to think about shopping.
Yeah.
But the only thing he has to think about is he has to deliver that money to that girl to make sure she does everything.
Yeah.
So, taking care of him, clothes, food, the house will always be clean, be kept well. He'll never have to worry about those things. After 50-50 doing chores, do dishes. No, baby, I got you. Baby, I got
Just
you.
bring the money.
Just
I got
you take care of me. I
Yeah.
take care of you. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I think the farthest I cannot go is just like maybe washing him. He can do that by himself.
Washing him.
Uko na ile story ya how to keep a man, you should buy them a couple times.
Yeah.
By the way, stay-at-home moms or housewives, that's
us.
that's like more than 8 hour at Yuku, 8 hour job we do.
It's a whole day.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Especially when babies are involved. Damn.
But I gotta tell you, if
Babies.
there's somebody who can do it, Sylvia will do it.
Yeah.
Sylvia loves the house.
And
care
Kara
work.
loves kids. Exactly.
Yeah.
She's such a natural.
I'm ready for that phase of my life,
Yeah.
because Recently, somebody told me I'm going to share you with the world, and I was just like,
I hope so.
move out. The world is being given to me.
Trust issues. The first thing I said is, I hope so. I knew you trusted him.
No. I'm being careful about it, and I'm not like 100% there. For sure, right now, I'm very much in my Miss Independent. It's just because of how this economy has made me feel. And also, I feel like when I get to that point where I have kids, I want to be there for them. I don't want it to be having a co-mother, like a house help who's always there for my kids' life, and then I'm barely there because I'm chasing a career. And then I look at it and I'm like, do I have a career that I can do while still being a stay-at-home mom?
Yeah,
because that's also another option. It could be a part-time thing that I pursue, if it's writing, if it's creating content. And I've seen so many people who have been able to achieve that, and especially being a stay-at-home mom, there's so much content, because I'm the side of content production. There's so much content that goes around just being a mom. You cooking, recipes, hacks at home, cleaning hacks, and those
that
things
means
do
more
well.
money from the content.
And you're literally just doing the things that you used to do just with the camera following you around.
That's
and just showing
true.
people how this can be done. If you're worried about some smell in your fridge, just put lemons or something, So
mbona mniulizi
okay, so Miss Independent unaonaje?
Can I get when Miss Independent, like me, Esther just comes off as I gotta get that bag. She's Kylie Jenner, she's Kim Kardashian. I gotta get that money, the shmoney.
Which side?
You can be on both, by the way.
Yes, I am both, but leaning towards Miss Independent. Like
Why?
from my thoughts, like I'm a very independent person.
Yeah.
Mi ni mtu nitaamka leo na sitaki kujiexplain niko wapi. Like nikwe tu anywhere. I feel like if I am a baby girl, I have to explain to Mr. Man.
Submit is the
Like
word
if
you're
you're
looking for.
It's not submission.
It's
It's
not.
like it's when if somebody else is taking care of you, you have to be accountable to them.
Okay.
If I am Miss Independent, I don't answer to no one. Nikiamuka leo niseme sitaki. Keep your money to yourself.
Nikulala njaa.
Eggs. Niacha zako
Stima ikizimika, stima ni kuzimika.
Kama ni hivyo,
Rent isipolipwa, isipolipwa.
Usinieleze.
Fare nisipokuwa nayo, fare siendi
It's
pahali.
okay. So
No
in that
breakfast
sense,
period.
but also, baby girling is nice. Like sometimes it
giving.
really feels nice when you don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
I
Like
tell you,
somebody-
I've experienced that,
Yeah.
and it was just the best thing ever. I literally didn't pick up a whole bill for it was just 2 days. And I was just told, babe, we're going here. Okay. Babe, I've paid for.
Coming to
Okay.
pick you up.
Babe, I'm going. Yeah, okay. I'm just there. I'm just like a handbag
Yeah.
being carried around, and I literally don't have to use my brain.
Exactly. Someone else thinks for you, but then someone else gets to think for
But
you.
what will your brain be doing the entire
It'll
time?
be chilling.
In
But
my
I'm
feminine-
just joking. Me, I'm not for that. I'm not.
No, but there's a level to it that it depends also on the person you're dating.
Yes.
It very much depends on the person that
If
you're
they have a
dating.
brain.
If that, wow. Why would you do that?
By the way, listen to this. What if you're dating a bongo lala but anakupea baby girl?
Imagine
Bongolala
a
can't
check,
make you baby girl treatment
No, no,
because
no. They
you see,
can.
baby girl treatment is a very provider mindset. Most of the guys who do those things, especially for the chicks who kabisa lay back, I can't lay back forever. I'm just gonna get bored. So I do have to do something to keep my life,
Going,
exciting and going. So I'll still make money for sure. But men who are usually in that baby girl kind of mindset, they have a provider mindset, and they're usually the most smartest guys, and they're usually the guys who are go-getters. They go for money and
But
serious
there's
money.
some guys who are bongolalas and they will actually provide.
Have you experienced that?
No, but
It's not possible, Michelle. It's never
okay.
possible.
Okay, if it's not possible, can we look at it from a hypothetical point of view?
You know why it's not possible?
Yeah.
Because for a guy to know that you and I are both depending on my income, so I can't mess around. I can't even try to play around with my money. So I can't even try and buy useless things unless I'm like filthy rich.
And also, I think they would have to see your worth in doing
those things
that don't look like work, but they're actual work.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
and there are men who actually appreciate that. They're like, this girl genuinely cares and she genuinely takes care of me. Like, you know, that's a value I see in it. And not a guy who will look at you like a house help, like Bali Klapo.
That's auntie.
Housekeeper.
Ugali cooker.
Ugali cooker.
Manager.
But there's also that aspect of you not looking like you're useless, in all honesty.
Let me ask you, Sly. When we say stay-at-home girlfriend or stay-at-home mom, what's the fine line between, can we be earning and still be dependent? Are you getting?
Yeah, you
Are
can.
we able to, when you
But you see, the beauty
from content creation and still be, of course we will still be stay-at-home moms or whatever girlfriends, but you get my question.
I get it,
Yeah.
because that's I think that's what happens most
Yeah.
of the time, because you'll find that stay-at-home moms and they have passive income. You see us coming to a job 8 to 5 every
Yeah.
day. This is like active. We're literally having to show up every single
labor.
day. I wake up, I have a
5 days.
routine. Every day of the week I have to be here for some amount of time, then I go home and do all the other things that I'm supposed to do. But now I think you have the time to have passive income. You have the time to even invest. You even have the time to start a business.
Yeah.
That is
So
true.
then you're
You're
still not independent.
you're still not independent
with your
because
own money.
because you're not paying your own rent. You see, I feel like a Miss Independent is somebody who literally
Does her
her
stuff
own stuff. Like
alone.
her rent, she's on paying it.
Yeah.
Everything, her
Yeah.
phone, her car, everything, she's doing it for herself. But a girlfriend she's relying on her guy to buy her this, buy her that. Okay, of course she can afford some things,
Yeah.
but most of the money is coming from there.
So what's the money you're earning from content creation? What is it gonna do? Are you gonna buy your kids stuff or it's yours?
It's yours, but you
yours.
see, you can't even take care that money literally because it's not an active income. It's passive.
Yes.
So this month it might be 1,000 bob.
But you still get money.
Next month it
Yeah?
can be 3,000, and then you see, depends also if you get to the point where you get like brand deals. Let's say that,
Exactly.
and that's usually takes a long time. So it's literally a big bet. Also, that's why I'm not currently a stay-at-home girlfriend because I still have to pay my bills. But it's a nice idea when you find the right person who's okay with it. I don't know if you guys know this babe called Jackie Aina, and hers is on another level.
Yeah.
But
I know her.
she has that kind of feel. She has her own businesses for sure, and she has her own brand things, but they started like that. And soon people even transition. Actually, people leave their jobs to become stay-at-homes, and then that's what I've noticed with most content creators. They become like, they came from being in a job, then they quit, then they were staying at home, taking care of their boyfriends or their families, then they went into content creation. And that's the money maker these days, to be honest.
Yeah, Michelle was asking, what can you do with this money?
Yeah.
You will save the money, you can eat the
Invest
money.
the money. I think invest.
Yeah.
Just return it back to money market.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can buy my shamba with it.
But that's you being independent.
No, it's
No,
not.
being
it's
like
you
your-
using your privilege of
Yeah,
being stay at home
exactly.
to acquire some
Because
assets.
you know, if you are getting that content creation money and you are Miss Independent,
I won't
wallah,
get
you'll
one
be
as
using it on
savings.
your bills.
Okay,
You'll be
that's
using
true.
it on your
That's
bills.
true. But
Because you see, you stay home girlfriend, there's this notion of lazima upatiwe allowance. You can't be sitting just there and you don't have any money due to go to. You can't go for brunch. Nini, I can't look nice. I gotta get some more money
yeah.
somewhere. So even that money that still comes, I don't have to worry about any bills.
It's yours.
It's mine.
Not even your babies.
It's not
Yeah.
even my babies.
And in recent times,
Yeah.
we've seen the normalization of baby girling. Si kama kitambo. I think there used to be a stigma with staying at home, but like now it's being more embraced. Do you think this is society changing, accepting that women can stay at home and relax? Or is it, even in the movies nowadays, we see a lot of relaxation. Mnaona this is a societal thing, ama?
Yeah, I remember back in like primary and high school, Kina Beyonce and Nicki Minaj were the ones who were like
Go to work,
tearing
girl.
the
Pushing.
independent. You get
Flawless.
your money, can I get a? As I was saying,
Flawless.
"Oh, yeah." You know, and they started that notion, and they I think they changed. I don't know. I was kind of a baby by then, but they just brought up the notion of getting your own chums and doing your own stuff, not relying on anyone, on any man. Yeah, but now I see it starting to change.
Yeah.
Because we see most even celebrities we follow, most influential people out here are stay-at-home moms. We even have stay-at-home dads. You know,
Yeah.
the moms are like MDs and CEOs somewhere, and they're just like, babe, I got you.
Yeah.
What do you want? Lasagna? I got you. You know. So I think it's I think it's a trend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either a trend or it's just I think that the reason why girls were girl bossing too hard at that time is because they felt like they didn't have the chance to do it. So they had to like work harder to be listened to show up. And I think that's why there was a lot of that movement. Like girls can be MDs, girls can be doctors, girls. Exactly.
Girls.
Exactly. And then we girl bossed a bit too hard. That now girls can do everything. Go ahead and do everything. And I'm like, I didn't want to do this. So I, who found the world that is already there, like girls can do everything. I was like, hey, me, I didn't sign up for this, guys. I didn't. And then again, there's that thing that you've said about not relying on anyone. I feel like there are people who have grown up in families where they watch their mothers struggle to ask their dads for money or even ask for anything. So it's almost like they're begging. So girls probably who grew up in that era, they're like, it's not gonna be me. I'm gonna have my own stuff. I'm gonna need everything. And you'd find that girls, those are the girls who like dive into their masculinity and they're like, oh, big bosses. And I'm telling you, in their careers, you guys, those girls are barking. But now, the girls who didn't sign up for that, we're like, so the rest of us, what are we supposed to do? And then like, there's also shaming in being a baby girl now. You know,
Really?
there is.
There is shame.
Yeah.
But also, I think, as a woman, there is no winning. Like, whether I
Heavy
decide...
sigh.
Women
Heavy
going
sigh.
in a man's world.
Like, even if Niseme, I'm gonna be Miss Independent, like, if I decide to get married, that is, when I fall back at home, I'll be working hard here and working back hard huko. So, siniheri ni work hard place moja.
Exactly. And you know, that's a funny thing, because I don't know why people don't see that double the work for women. And it's true, married women who are in careers tend to have double the workload. So you come from here, you've been stressed by your boss is like, where's that deadline? You're being chased the whole time. And then you go back home, there's a whole pile of dishes waiting for you. The baby's crying.
Ain't nobody got time
diapers, dinner.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
When are you going to even smile? You don't even have time to even... When are you going to breathe? When are you going to even just like...
That would not add up.
You just sit like this, mommy, dad, hey.
Yeah.
And then still, your husband wants wifely duties. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, there's just women who I really adore out here. I forget her name. She's a PS. And she's a boss. A PS is like, you're a boss somewhere in the government. And I just like how, I don't know how they do it, being bosses and still submitting to your husbands,
Yeah,
and
that's
she
difficult.
comes home and she mentions she cooks for the family, and unamskia, even I haven't slept. Yesterday I was in Coast, today here I'm in Ngong, sijui when, and she's doing all this stuff by herself. It's giving Proverbs 31 woman.
No,
She
it's
gets
not.
her.
It's giving glorifying struggle.
No, but that's...
That is glorifying struggle.
No.
The Proverbs 31 woman had helpers. She even had slaves. Where?
She did.
She did.
She pays her
She
slaves.
pays her slaves. She
And
had
the
workers.
place
When I need
has
to go
workers,
back to
babe.
the
She
Biblos.
doesn't do her stuff alone.
Luckily,
But I just
she's not
wanted
sleeping.
to put a picture, and I just adore that kind of a woman,
Hiyo ni shida yangu.
who does all those stuff and still nurtures her family.
And then she gets hypertension.
No, she doesn't.
She's stressed. That's
Why
too
she-
much
Is she
workload.
stressed though?
Yes. That is so much workload.
I don't think she
Okay, I
does it
think it's-
every day.
yeah.
Maybe she cooks once.
I'll tell
a
you for
week.
a fact, I watched... My mom was like that.
Mm.
Truly. And she worked her ass off. She was in a job that required so much of her that she missed out on a lot, to be honest.
In your lives.
Yeah. Because she was busy boss leading a lot. And also, it's not her fault. She tries to come back at home. She tries to do this and this. And you see, that's not required of by men.
Yeah.
Men don't really require to show up that much.
What men don't really require to show up that much
In
where?
child rearing.
In child rearing, at the home.
Yeah.
But for the mom,
Like what we're saying is
very important in family.
they
No,
are,
we're not saying
they
that
are,
they're not-
We're talking
Yeah.
about the reality of
Yes.
it.
What
Of
is the
how,
reality?
who shows up.
up more.
Who shows up more in the aspect of the family. Who spends more time? Because you see the mom, we can put the mom and the dad on the side.
Yeah.
And you'll just see they're both working, right? Let's see the moment they get home, or even the moment that they wake up. What's the first thing the dad does? So he goes and he prepares himself for work. What does the mom do? She goes and wakes up the kids, checks on the kids, checks
Make
if they
sure
have
there's
breakfast. And then now she starts preparing herself. Meanwhile, she's also supposed to leave for work as well, right? At the same time. So within that time span, who has had more time even to themselves? The man. His mind is set. The woman, the child has probably given her a hard time kukunywa uji. Kunywa uji. Umemaliza homework. Where's homework? Where's your bag? And then she goes to work. She gets to work.
I think we are talking from a point of we have that's the kind of dads we've grown up seeing. Not in our families, but even neighbors and movies and what,
But that's still the reality, Michelle.
But there are
Very few.
1%.
they are, right?
1%.
We are not disputing that.
Yeah.
But I think I would imagine because your mom was like that, you'd want to also do the same. But
I'm not girl bossing that hard, guys. No. I really admire that. But for me, if I do want a family, I do want to be totally and completely present. I don't want to miss out
Good
on
on
a
your kids.
single
Good for your
thing.
kids.
Because I think that's also the thing with baby girling. It's not really baby girling. You're actually just choosing to take it slow. Let's say you girl bossed a bit too hard in your life before, then you decided, let me now rest.
Wait. All right.
wow.
I think I'd also want to be like a stay-at-home mom. I mean, it's a vibe, but still, I just want the urge to just go and just be a boss somewhere, And you get.
I get you, Michelle.
Yeah, and just
Maybe
be
I go on
independent.
whenever I'm on leave. Like I enjoy the first week, and then the second week I'm like, "Hey, man, this is not normal behavior. I need to go back to work."
Are you serious?
Hey,
I'm gonna
You
tell that
guys,
to your
capitalism has combated you.
no, it's not that I want to work very hard at
Yeah.
work, but I need to be moving.
boss. Yeah, it's just you've been uko tu hivyo, you've been wired that way for a long time, so it's like the new norm for you.
Let me
Yeah.
just ask one question. I know questions don't come from me, but do you think that we've been programmed to think that everyone should be successful career-wise?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Do you think that because of how many people are flooded in the
Job market.
in the job market now, that not many people will actually make it to that place?
Well, success varies from one person to the other. Are you talking about $1 billion success or just average success?
Yeah, because I imagine that's where everyone wants to think they would get to.
I think very few people will get it, especially with the given economy, inflation.
Oh my goodness.
Even if we work very hard, we might not get.
All right, I think we can wrap up. Yeah, I think
On
we
that
can
sad
wrap it up on that note. Yeah. And we're
So
like,
what's the takeaway?
do what you gotta do. Yeah, do what you gotta do. It's because we have our opinions, and your opinion might not work for
With
me.
somebody
My
else, yeah.
opinion, So as I said in the previous episode, we've got choices. So you can choose actually to be a boss babe and still even a nurturer in your family, and do it as it comes. With the stress and the stress breakouts as it comes, or you can live a beautiful
Baby
life.
girl.
You guys are talking as if I'm going to leave it. I'm going back to girl bossing right
No.
now.
We are praying that you may leave it. We
Amen.
are planning to
Hallelujah.
come to your place and,
Enjoy the fruits of your labor.
yeah, the fruits of our labor for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. But also don't be surprised to still find me girl bossing 5 years later. We don't know what will
doubt.
happen.
I highly doubt.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening in. We'll see you on the next episode. Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.